start with basic, and then because mostly
Yes.
people are doing research, like they may start
Yeah,
their
it will be
PhD.
very, very useful for them, sir. It will be
Yeah,
very
yeah.
useful. Yes,
Hmm.
sir. It's
Yeah,
a good part, sir. Yes, sir.
yeah, I will try for that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, okay, our guest has arrived. So thank you, sir, to join our FDP. So Dr. Gupta is working in as associate professor in MIT University. So his area of interest is sustainable manufacturing. He also work relevant to Lean, Six Sigma, and ergonomics aspects. I have read her many papers on that aspects. So I hope you will get informative session from sir today. So sir, you can introduce yourself, and then you can start your lecture, sir. Yeah, it's over to you, sir. And our participants are joining actually. Generally, up to now, we can say we have 100 plus participant, 150 or 125. So in the
Yeah.
meantime, they will join, sir. Yeah, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So good morning to all of you, and very happy New Year. We are meeting first time, so that's why. And I hope everything is fine from your home, and my side is fine. And myself, Dr. Sumit, I am working as an assistant professor in MIT University, Uttar Pradesh, Noida campus. I completed my PhD from NIT Jaipur, MTech from the same institute, and now I'm working in the field of sustainable manufacturing, digital manufacturing, industry 4.0, circular economy. So these are the topics which we are working right now, and we have the group of pupils, those who are working. We are working together, and also I'm working in the field of sustainable material, where we are focusing on the uh, biopolymers. So this is the research area which we are focusing. And today I'm going to discuss about that how industry 4.0 and sustainable manufacturing play important role in uh, uh, to combat this COVID-19 crisis. So that is how we will discuss today, and I hope you will understand the concept, and many of those who are working in the similar areas, right? I'm welcome to all, that whenever and whatever way we work together, that is more beneficial for me and you as well. So thank you very much, Manjeet Kharabji, for inviting me for this wonderful platform, and I'll share my the various the views about that how and where Industry 4.0 and sustainable manufacturing play an important role to combat this COVID-19 situation, because this scenario which we are facing, it is very much it affected a lot, not only a human being, but it affected the industrial, all the manufacturing industries. So should we start, sir?
Yes, sir. Welcome, sir. And you can share your PPT right now, sir. I have made you co-host.
Once. I hope my screen is visible to all you.
It's coming, sir. Yeah. Yeah, you can make it presentation mode. Yeah, it's clear now, sir.
So thank you, Manjit ji. And today we are going to start our talk and discussion that how we have reimagined manufacturing for the post-COVID world. And in this context, Industry 4.0 and sustainable manufacturing play a very, very important role, not only in terms of advanced manufacturing, but we have to understand that how we can save our environment. So this COVID-19 situation is not given us a lot of, it affected a lot, the pupil's life, and the personal life, and the manufacturing scenario, and all the business context. but it will have, given some area of research, some area of improvement, where we are focusing on. If you see that before COVID-19 situation, nobody will talk about the how we can use digital platform, right? How we can use yes, the thing was there, but people are not aware with that things, of the various type of digital platform. Today we are meeting here, I'm discussing, I'm meeting to you, a lot of pupils are there. The thing was there, but we haven't habituated, so that is the beauty of this situation, that it has given a lot of uh, a lot of windows. It has opened a lot of windows to interact the pupil, interact the word, which we haven't seen earlier. So that is the thing. So we have to focus upon that, how we can uh, uh, use this platform, this COVID-19 situation in a positive way. And so that the reimagining manufacturing is an important area where we are talking about that, how we can improve ourselves, how we can improve the industrial context, not only developing the advanced technology, but also we are focusing on that, how we make more sustainable in terms of society. Because when we are talking about the advanced technology, where we have lacking somewhere the societal concept in terms of the employees, or we can say the employer development. So in terms of using this advanced technology by reimaging manufacturing, we have to think about that, how we have to use these technologies in the manufacturing scenario. So if you see, so in this 2020, has brought a new level of challenges for economies around the world, more like the climax of an impending recession brewing up throughout 2019. With the seemingly unattending the COVID-19 pandemic, the individuals, organizations, nation, everyone is affected. A global demand slowdown imminent. India has been experiencing it for quite some time now. The good news is that this is too shall pass. Winston Churchill is created with first saying that never let a good crisis go to waste while approaching the end of the World War II. So whatever crisis was developed, that will give you a lot of the effect on the pupil life, or the nations, we can say the economy, but it will give you some um, some opportunities, some windows of doing research and development and innovation. Leaders have an important role to play right now. So that is the thing, that is the we can say the opportunities for researchers, for industry pupils, those who are getting the benefit from this wonderful platform. So they have to have do a lot of things in the area of technological development. So if you see, okay. So there are, some challenges, as I already told you, that when the COVID-19 came into the, picture, so there are a lot of challenges in front of everyone. And, that challenges converted after that converted into the opportunities, and, we have provided certain solution of each and every problem. So if you see that COVID-19 has affected, the agri-food and manufacturing sectors, services and business processes, it will give some, it has also affected the digitization, which the things are going on, whatever, all over the globe. If you see, then because we have only entered in 21st centuries. In 21st century, if you see, all over the globe, they have the people, the industry people or the government, they have, uh, different, we can say, the mindset, and they have launched different type of technologies. But after COVID-19, if you see that all the thing is stuck off, and we have to rethink, reimagine. So the climate action and the environment, waste management and security and sustainability. So that thing is the various enablers and some barriers also which impacted with the COVID-19 situation. Multi-agent innovation hub that conversing the technological, socio-economic strategy, recovery and planning. That is the good thing which we have understand, that how we can enhance, how we can develop the technological, socio-economic strategy, that recovery and planning. Disruptive technologies are also play an important role, and we have think about what are the various technologies, what are the various disruptive technologies like IIoT, big data, and other various the technologies where we have used and we are using an actual way for solving the various problem. And also assessing and predicting the consumer behavior change and trend in real time. There are certain opportunities and challenges, and we have to provide a certain the solution for with the help of advanced technology, advanced the tools and techniques, and we are actually doing that. Is the important thing. Earlier the technologies was there, but we are not aware, we people are not aware with these technologies. And right now we are aware, and we are using that. There's certain tools in our not only in the research area, but in the daily routine work, day-to-day life, and also the industries are adopting these kind of technologies. That is the most important thing. So this is the scenario where we have to focus upon that, how COVID-19 gave some certain challenges to us, and then how we have to take as an opportunity, and we provide certain solution, right? So that is the thing. And if you see, these are the certain the challenges, industry challenges for the industries in COVID-19 crisis. The surviving the fallen consumerized the during lockdown, recovering the business post lockdown, preparing the organization for imminent global recession, ensuring the stabilization and growth during the recession. So that is the the challenge. These are the certain challenges, and how we can recover these challenges. That is the beauty, that is the important thing. So if you see that the first lockdown, that is everything was locked, everything was shut off. And then after the second we can see the first wave, we have the companies have started their own the production process. The demand was came from the customer side, and the things were at normal. But after if you see in April 2021, the second wave that is very much affected the pupils life, and also they have affected again the business scenario, business context. If I'm talking about not only in industry, I mean manufacturing industry, but all over the business, the process has been impacted a lot. And after that, if you see in the 6 month later, right from the July to December, right? So the situation is is going to be neutralized, going to be stabilized. But after December 24th of November, when the Omicron virus came into the existence, after that the situation again um, um, the situation was again goes in at that area, that we can say the situation as we have seen in the first and the second, we can see the wave of COVID-19. So in the third wave, it is still going on. And now we have more conscious, and we have understand the behavior of this the virus, that how we can tackle this, how we can behave like, and how the virus is behave like. So now we have understood, and also we have developed a lot of we can say the technology, the tools, the we can say the product by which we are, easily tackle this situation. If you see in March 2020, that then when the first lockdown was there in India, so everyone, everything will be stuck off, right? And we have to think about that, how we can, managing the thing, but we have managed. How we can, develop the technology, but we have developed. How we can, face all the, the crisis, but we have faced. How and why? Because due to the challenges which comes from this crisis, we have taken it in terms of an opportunity, and that opportunity we have provide certain solution by using different type of advanced technology and, sustainability concept. If you see that government of India has played, provide certain solutions, and we are the first country that those who have, provides, we can say these vaccination drive. So vaccination drive in all over the world, India has on the first position those who have provided this huge number of, the vaccinations, and that is only possible of, due to the manufacturing facilities available with us, and also the different type of, we can say the strategies which we have created to make the thing possible, so that we have done in a possible way. Also, the manufacturing company, if you see in, especially in the automobile sector, and after 2021 March, if I'm talking about first quarter, right, financial quarter, that is April, May, June, and after April, May, June, July, August, September, that is boost up, because the demand is rose. The demand is rose, then, obviously, the manufacturing sector, or those who are the part of that manufacturing companies, the automobile manufacturing companies, they have started increase their production process. So definitely, the thing will not be, same like, whatever we have faced and what is, going on. We will win the situation. We will, provide certain solution for that. So these are the certain challenges, and we have to think. And how we can combat this COVID-19 situation, that is an important thing. That in a strategy for organization to deal with the crisis, there is the month 1, month 2, month 14, 6 months. So this is how we have to think about that, respond proactively and act diversely during the crisis. So as I already told you, that respond proactively. Prospectively means that, if you see that we have created, the PPE kits, we have created, the testing facilities, PPE kits, and certain, the drugs for that. So that is how we have developed. That is because we have responded, at a high level, right? Reimagining, that reorganize the business as market reopen. That is the important, that some of, yes, I am agree with that some of the people, some of the business, they haven't grown. They have entirely they are not in the platform, right? They are not in the existence. But yes, those who have take an opportunity, they have reimagine the things and recognize the business as a market reopen, reinforce that, strengthen building capabilities during the slowdown. They have strengthened the capabilities, whatever they have improved. They have enhanced the capability, that once the market will open, once the demand will rise from the come from the customer side, that how they have to fulfill that demand. So they have strengthened, build capabilities during the slowdown. Also rebound, that preparing delightfully for the next phase of the growth cycle. So that is how the industries are focusing to organize to combat this crisis. If you see, that is the reset, right? That is the reset business strategy in the COVID-19 that is in the recovery phase. So that is the time, and that is the different type of activities where we have took a lot of time to respond. Immediate action will be required. That is different type of activities, different many activities which we have to perform, which we have to work upon. So immediate actions are required to keep the pupils safe and essential business functions operating. So if you see in the first lockdown, if you see that the essential business operating, and we have to provide a certain solution, immediate action required to keep the pupils safe. So that is lot of activities we have to wind up. And if you see in this recovery area, that it start right from here, and we have to restart activities, reopen, rehire, rebudget, resupply, create a plan to restore the scalable state. So that is, we are still in this phase. And next one is that is renew, reimagine the new world after the COVID situation. Definitely, that the things are entirely, not entirely, but the things are changed, and we are going to we are implementing the newest technology. We are adopting the new strategies. Means we are moving to the new phase of this 21st century through the COVID-19 crisis. That is the strategic, durable execution across the organization. Use learning and emergent pattern from period phase as implement of a new foundation. So these are the thing which this concept has given Gartner, where they have said that how we can reset all the situation which we have faced earlier, which is going on, and in the future what we are going to do. So if you see that post-pandemic planning framework that the companies are focusing on, we are focusing that how we have to combat, how we can plan it out after the COVID situation. Although if you see that this is the first lockdown that is legislatively imposed, that, and this is the response we have respond, as I told you, that immediate action required to keep the pupils safe and essential business functions operating. This is the certain response phase, and after that that is reopening with the subsidies, trade, pro actionism, M&As, and restructuring. That is the overstocked, that is the pent up demand. So that is how it is boost up. And in the next phase of the recovery phase, that is we are moving towards a new normal, when the product is fades and the subsidies are no longer vital. And the next stage, that is the renew. In the renew, whatever resources, whatever technologies we have developed to boost up the business, boost up the manufacturing, we have to scale up, reinvent up, return, reduce, and retire. So that reduce and return, if you see that return, reduce, and retire, that is belongs to the sustainability area. But I'm talking about this rescale, reinvent. That is the digital platform which we have already implemented, or we are still going to implement in the near future. So these two things are very, very important, for implementing the advanced technologies in the industry, that is rescale and reinvent. And because we are not focused on the advanced technologies which we have, implementing, but we are also focused that how it is we make the system, the manufacturing system, more sustainable. Because everyone, if I'm talking about the sustainability concept, we have to more focus all over the globe. It's more focused that how we can make the more sustainable manufacturing system, so that they cannot be hazardous to our environment. So that is how we are moving towards the new normal thing. We are implementing good advanced technology, reinvent, rescale up, but also we are trying to identify the certain technologies which are more sustainable, right? So that is the post-pandemic planning. Once, although we are moving towards the new normal in next next 6 months or so, or maybe, definitely will be in the situation where we can say that now the things are normal. So that is the post-pandemic, the planning framework where the industries, the researchers, the scientists are working, and they are implementing, they are focusing not only the industry 4.0 or the digitalization practices, the technology, but they are only focused on these things. Okay, so that is the thing. Now, how we can reimagine manufacturing strategies after COVID-19 situation? How we can reimage the manufacturing situation? So if you see, that is the 18th century, that is the industry 4.1, that is the mechanical production powered by the water steam, that is called as industry 4.0. Industry in 20th century, we are talking about this, industry, that is industry 2.0, that is the mass production base. It's not 20, but it is 19th actually. Division of labor and powered by electrical energy. In 1970, in the recent, that is, we are talking about the industry 4.3, that is, we have used the electronics and IT for automation of production and frontline, middle and back offices. And today we are talking about this industry 4.0, where we have used the cyber physical systems. We are using the IoT, we are using the big data analytics, we are using the ASRS. These are the various things. And beyond this, after COVID situation, so that thing we are moving towards to the new, new normal, and also we are moving towards the industry X, that is called as industry 5.0 concept. And we are focusing not only the digital practices, digital platform, digital technologies, but we are focusing on along with the digitalization, industry 4.0, advanced tools and technology, we are focusing on how we make more sustainable, manufacturing platform, manufacturing system. So that is the thing. And if you see this COVID-19 situation, not only we have faced a lot of difficulty, but it has provided various platforms to enhance our skill, to enhance our capabilities. So that is the good thing. Now, if you see, that is the global transformation on industrial revolution, that how it is happened, right? So there is a physical, digital and social, that is the fusion 4.0. And we are talking about the connected mobility. We are talking about, smart retail. We are talking about the big data analytics, which is generated from the various areas of various components. Smart decisions, medtech, smart technologies, logistics, edutech, home applications, home application, home automation, and smart productions. So that is the thing which we are focused on. This platform we are focused. But right now, after COVID-19 situation, we have to restructurize the strategies to make it happen. So if you see that, another thing, that industry 4.0 ecosystem include the autonomous robot, the simulation, system integration, Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, the cyber security, cloud computing, additive manufacturing, augmented reality, and big data analytics. So, some of these technologies play a very, very important role to combat this COVID-19 situation, right from the various, system integration, Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, and big data analytics. The people, they have developed the different type of, the AI, artificial intelligence, through the machine learning. They have developed the different type of tools where they have identified, mathematical model they have developed, and, provide certain solution of different type of, the applications. So that is the thing. And if you see, that is a different, operation after COVID-19 that we have to understand. The first is, that is the human machine interaction. after, if you see in the lockdown situation, especially in the manufacturing companies, IT, I'm not talking about information technologies or the people, those who are working in the software industries. Software industries are still, the people are doing work from home. They haven't, you know, uh, uh, the people haven't joined yet. The people are working at their home because the work is, like this, that they have to do at the home also. But if you see in the manufacturing scenario, manufacturing sector, right, design, manufacturing, it is not possible without the human, without the machine. So this, how it is going to be changed, that is the human machine interaction, where we are developing certain technology like digital twin, where we haven't, the as a uh, industry pupil, as industry pupil, we haven't required to go to the company, the manufacturing company, and then the work will start. No, we have to minimize the human and machine interaction using the advanced engineering tools and technologies, analytics and intelligence through the artificial intelligence and the machine learning tools, connectivity, data, and computational power. So that we are going to enhance, after this COVID-19 situation. Also, so industry 4.0 is characterized by four fundamental technologies that applied along the value chain. If you see, that is the connectivity, data, and computational power, that is different sensors, internet of thing, cloud technology, and the blockchain, where we are using these kind of technologies by for various communication, and provide certain solutions. And human machine interaction, that is virtual and augmented reality. So as I already told you, that the people, those who are working from home, and in the software company, in the manufacturing industries, we have to go to there and the soft floor, and we have to start the machine, and then we have to start the production. But after COVID-19 situation, post COVID situation, we have to have use certain technologies where there is no requirement of direct, physically present in the soft floor, but we have to manage the thing through the virtual and augmented reality, robotics, automation, collaborative robot, AGVs, RP, and chatbots. Also, analytics and intelligence, advanced analytics, machine learning, and artificial intelligence play an important role to to examine, to identify the characteristics of data which generated through the different type of sensors, different type of internet of things. So we have to have collect the data, and then we have to analyze the data, that how the data is talking about, what is the data is talking about, and what is the the characteristics of data, and on the basis of that we have to do the certain operations. And the advanced engineering, we have to use that additive manufacturing, that is 3D printing, renewable energy, and nanoparticles for this platform. So this is how is the things is going to be changed after this COVID-19 situation. And the manufacturing for we are talking about uses the automation to improve quality, safety, and productivity by implementing this, the culture. This culture, that is the machine vision for predicting the quality control, right? There is no human intervention will be required. Augmented reality, that is the glasses to assist the recovery, factory workers, and also that is productive analytics to optimize the CNC performance, that we have done on the through the computer itself. And also the projected standard operating procedures, augmented reality based training, digital track and tracks, smart bins, digital war rooms, dashboards, digital twin, 3D printing of spares, wearable wristband to track the workers, and also the quality test labs automation through advanced analytics, sensor-based data capture for KPI, that is the key performance indicator monitoring, also the adapting control to optimize the yield, quality, energy, and the throughput. So if you see that this kind of platform we are going to develop, although some developed countries, they have launched in UK, they have certain smart factories. In European countries, they have certain smart factories, but in India we are still in developing phase. So definitely the industry 4.0, manufacturing 4.0 uses the automation to improve the quality, safety, and the productivity as well. That quality 4.0 we are talking about, that how we can manage the quality, how we can after implementing these certain technologies at each and every area of the product development. So quality 4.0 and tools we have to use. So that is earlier what we have used only the statistical data to analyze the quality, but nowadays we are more focused upon the trust data quality. We are using not only the statistics and data science, but we are using the enabling technologies like mobile devices, cloud computing, IoT, where we can get the data directly from the machine where it is being checked, and integrated systems, AR, VR, training and documentation, big data, blockchain, and also there are certain advanced intelligent artificial intelligence, machine learning, neural networks, and deep learning, so that we can provide certain solution to do the job better, find levers, ensure the consistency and alignment across the organization, build safety and quality culture by recovering the relationship. So that is the quality 4.0, which is the part of the manufacturing 4.0 will have to be going to be changed. So where we have to fit, where we can, now the question is that all these things we are talking about, these advanced technologies, where we have implemented digital platform, it is being implemented in all the areas, right from the product domain to the production domain. Product domain where we can identify the customer requirement first, then customer requirement is converted into the ideas, and how the ideas is converted into the product design. So for this purpose, this portion is called as the product domain, and this is the production domain, where research and development is going to be performed for to customize the customer requirement. It will have we will have do the certain R&D to take up material and product, that is the part of computer-aided design and computer-aided engineering in a digital platform, and product design. And after that, this has to be happened in the product domain. After that, we will move to the next stage, that is called as the production domain, where we have to focus upon the process planning, workflow, manufacturing process, product design, design, produce tools, jig fixtures, automated, obtain, operate, control, maintain equipment, automated system to manufacture the product. So that is the part of product domain, where we require the manufacturing engineer, industrial control engineers, factory operations, these things. That is possible due to with the help of digital manufacturing, production process design, virtual factory simulation, which is we have handled with the help of now, that is CAM, CNC, and automated assembly. These things, these are the various areas, material and product research, product design, process planning, workflow, manufacturing process, produce tool, jig fixture, automated systems, and these. So these are the various areas that is called as the product life cycle management. Solutions, we have to provide certain solution right from the product domain to the production domain, and we have to implement the digital transformation tool, that industry 4.0 tools and technology at each and every phase of the product life cycle. That will not provide a best or excellent solution, but it will provide you the flexibility to manage the thing, to manage or to develop the work. So that is how we have to do this. Now, after that, we have to think about the dimensions of the business ecosystem, that how we are talking about the different advanced technologies, the artificial intelligence, machine learning, additive manufacturing, virtual reality we are talking about, but how we can manage, how we can provide the certain solution or make an ecosystem. We are not talking about only the advanced technology, industry 4.0, or digital transformation, but we have to we have to look after that whatever technology is being implemented, whether it is sustainable or not, because that is the most important thing. The sustainability in terms of whether it is economical viable, whether it is environmentally visible, whether it is societally viable or not. So dimensions of different type of business ecosystem, that is, first is strategy, that openness, participant, relationship, value exchange, industries, complexity, and technology. So the strategies and technologies play a very, very important role to combat this COVID-19 situation in industry, manufacturing industries. So this strategy, what kind of strategies we are going to adopt for implementing the advanced tools and techniques, and also what kind of tools and techniques we are going to implement. That is the different dimensions of ecosystem, and we have to focus upon that. There are certain innovation and sustainability, because whatever innovation we are going to develop, if I'm talking about the we can say whatever we have developed, whatever product we have developed for this COVID-19 situation, either it is PPE kits, either it is mask, gloves, the sanitizer, or the biomedical the thing, and also we are talking about the vaccines. So whatever innovation we have developed, whatever product we have developed through the innovation, we have to check whether it is sustainable or not. Sustainable in terms of the economical sustainable, economically it is sustainable or not, economically it is viable or not, environmentally it is viable or not, if societally it is viable or not. So if you see that the different type of PPE kits, when the started, we have to when the COVID-19 started, we have to face a lot of difficulty, that how we have to decompose that PPE kits, which is being used by the doctors or the pupils, those who have this kind of disease. So how that is the waste management. And if we have developed the sustainable, the material, sustainable product, so we have to easily recycle it, easily reuse it, easily but the thing that the challenge is whether we have to reuse it or not, whether it is we have to recycle it or not, whether we have remanufactured it or not, or we have to completely dispose it off. So that is the thing which innovation and sustainability and the technology play an important role. By integrating these things, we have to make certain good product. So innovation, sustainability, and technology. So innovation and sustainability, the sustainable innovation. So that is the two things. So whatever innovation we are going to launch, whatever innovation we are doing in such a way that the technology we have to develop that product or not. If the technology we have, whether it is it is sustainable. So we are more focused upon the sustainable product, right? And also how we can transform it, transform the sustainability and industry 4.0, that how we can do that, right? So if you see, that is the technological innovation, that is the different practices, the industry 4.0 or advanced technologies. And we have to more focus upon whether these are economical, environmental viable, economical viable, and societal viable. So we have to manage we have to make a bridge between the technological innovation as well as the social innovation to make it the perfect, so that the pupil or the consumer will uh, more benefited for that. Okay, these are the certain what are the very sustainable. If I'm talking about the sustainable concept, industry 4.0, we have discussed a lot of things. There are certain industry sustainable manufacturing processes which we have talked about. There are various processes which we are considering in terms of environmental, economical and social aspects. That is the manufacturing cost, power consumption, waste management, and also that is operational safety, personal health, environmental friendly. So that optimize the environmental performance of existing process, develop new green processes and green process planning. So all the areas, whether we are in case of using the advanced technology, so we have to all focus upon that how we can optimize the environmental performance of existing process, develop a new process, and also how we can make the green plan. So we have to focus upon the triple bottom line of sustainable manufacturing, that is the economic situation where investment and the product process will be required. So while planning of advanced technology implementation like digital transformation tools and techniques, and also industry 4.0, we have to make sure whether it is economically feasible or not, and in how much time we can get the ROI. The ROI is that is return on investment, that whatever we have invested right now, in what period of time it will be recovered. So that is the important thing. And environmental, that what kind of emissions it will be produced, and also it will be recycled, or resource and the ecosystem it will make this one, and how we can recycle, reuse and remanufacture it. And also the society, the employee and the customer and the community, it will not be affected a lot. It will not be affected, and it will be every time and everywhere it will be benefited. So this thing that we have to focus upon economic, environment and also the society. Then we will talk about the performance management and technology, which we have to focus upon to enhance this the complete manufacturing system. Okay. So we have to talk about the ecosystem between the sustainability and smart manufacturing. So if you see that our focus, more important point is that not only we are using the advanced technology that is related to industry 4.0 or industry 5.0, but we have to make the system more robust, which has not only the advanced tools and technology, but it is very much sustainable. So the sustainable manufacturing, that we have to, in that case, we have to more focus that how we can reduce the waste. How we can reduce the waste. If the waste is generated, then how we can reuse it, recycle or remanufacture it, or completely decompose it. That is called as the post-processing thing. Post-processing, we can say use process, right? So in the case of COVID-19 situation, if you see that there are a lot of waste generated through the PPE kits, that the challenge is that whether we have to completely decompose it, or if we completely decompose it, that where and how we can decompose it. That is the first thing. And if we are going to we are using this, we are remanufacture, redesign or recycle it, that what are the various processes will be required which is more sustainable. So that is the thing we have work done on that and provide certain solution. And we have managed the different type of waste through sustainable processes. And also energy efficient, employee safety, enhanced job opportunities. So these are the various the enablers of sustainable manufacturing, which is by which we can focused or fixed on the advanced technology which we are using, that is that smart manufacturing, smart factory, which give you the smart products, virtual process, extended value networks, additive manufacturing. So these two things will give you a robust or holistic approach of manufacturing of the product. And also, we have to make the synergy, right? We have to make the synergy between the industry 4.0 and environmentally sustainable manufacturing. So if you see, these are the advanced tools which we are going to implement, like cyber physical system, cloud manufacturing, Internet of Things, additive manufacturing. We have to manage it. Management leadership will be required. Organizational challenges, readiness, right? Because organization challenges, because whenever we are implementing these advanced technology, we have to have required the highly skilled people. If we are not hire that people, then if there is a stuck, if there is shutdown, if there is a some problem will occur, so we will not have to select it, we will not have to manage it. So whatever the challenges will be there, we have to face it, and we have to change, we have to ready for whatever change will be there. Organizational change readiness. So companies, if you see the people, those who have working, worker are working in the company, they have certain the group where they are not they haven't wanted to change their environment or their the skill set. So the organization and the organizational people should have to change for readiness to change to adopt the technology, advanced technology every time. Top management commitment is very important to adopt this, because until unless the top management will not be adopt this kind of technology, will not be committed, so it is very much difficult to manage the synergy between the industry 4.2 and sustainable manufacturing. Strategic alignment is very important. Training and capacity building, that is again an important issue. And also the empowerment, as I already told you, that we have to have required the high skill set people. We have to empower them through the training, through the money, everything we have to provide, so that they will give their 100% solution, 100% we can say input. Also team, we can say the work and the implementation team will be there, because until unless we haven't team, we will not do the work in a team, right? We will not using the concept of concurrent engineering. So it is very much difficult to synergize the complete environment. Also organizational culture, communication, post project management, national culture and regional differences will also be considered. So these are the very the challenges, the synergy which we have to talk about, and make the synergy possible by considering all these factors, right? So make the pupil to move towards the new change, right, after COVID-19 crisis. So that we have to understand and we have to focus upon. And if you see that the sustainable manufacturing, how we can manage the ecosystem. For this purpose, we have to make the ecosystem between the industry 4.0 or advanced technology with the help of the sustainable manufacturing, right? So if you see that development, organizational and industry 4.0. So in development phase, we have more focus upon the this one, the environmental, economical and social, that is the circular economy we are talking about nowadays. That is the triple bottom line, that is environmental, energy saving, emissions reduction, resources and optimization, economic performance, productivity and efficiency, cost reduction, social, that is the human resource development, social welfare, safety of the platform, organizational process, That is the process label, where we have to focus upon the green design and product development, green manufacturing or sustainable manufacturing processes, green supply chain and the logistics, which will give you, the organizational technical sustainability. It will give you the sustainable manufacturing. It will give you the sustainable supply chain and logistics. And if you are talking about this industry 4.0 technologies, that is the technological development where we are using the big data and information system, smart system implementation, industrial internet of thing and sensors, cyber physical system, digital twin, digital manufacturing and connection. So if we are implementing this kind of technology, we have to focus upon the organizational processes where it is being happened or not. If it is happened, so we have to provide we have to get these kind of benefits in terms of sustainability, which will directly focus upon the circular economy, which is in which we have to focus upon that whatever we have using, whatever technology we are using, whatever organization processes we are using, whatever product we have to have developed, that is in terms of recyclable, reusable, remanufacturable, redesignable. That is the 6R which we have to focus upon, and each and every label of the production process, label of the manufacturing process. So that thing we should have to focus upon, and we have to make the ecosystem between the industry 4.0 or advanced technology and between the sustainable manufacturing and advanced technology or industry 4.0. So if you see, this is how we have to make it possible. That is, there is certain system and the process design, and these are the certain manufacturing process. These are the certain pillar, which is including the digital manufacturing, data analytics, that is the industry 4.0 tools and techniques. Also, it will include the sustainability assessment, life cycle assessment or optimization, multi-criteria decision-making technologies, which will have to have provide you, which will give you the sustainable manufacturing technologies in terms of, we'll have to, in terms of economical sustainability, in terms of social sustainability, in terms of environmental sustainability. So this is how we have to make the ecosystem between advanced tool, industry 4.0 or industry 4.5 to make the system more robust, so that not we implement, through implementing the advanced technology, we have to manage the sustainability as well in the company. That is the more focused thing, and we have to make the certain ecosystem which will provide you to the solution, the best possible solution after COVID-19 situation. So that is the complete, we can say, the solution. And as a scientist, researcher, industry people, as a academician, we have to think about that how we have to manage all these things. Okay, so these are the certain key points that industry 4.0 is set to achieve sustainable development in the 3 dimensions, that is economic, social and ecological. Economic dimension of sustainability focus on the economic performance, market presence, incorrect economic impact and procurement practices. It link a technological dimension in relation to use of energy, resource, social dimension in relation to safeguarding and creation of the workplaces. The social dimension of sustainability focus on providing the equity, safety to the employee and community, employee, stakeholder and community in which they operate. Ecosystem for sustainability and industry 4.0 provide a better platform to overcome the COVID-19 crisis. So this is all about the today's task, today's discussion. If you have any question, please ask. That is from my side.
Yeah, thank you, sir. It was a nice lecture and nice presentation. We saw so many models and so many, we can say, parameters we can come across. So it was a good overall presentation. So I would like participant, if you have any question, please ask from our expert. So someone, anyone please, any question?
Any question from your side?
So yeah, one person has raised their hand. So can you please let me see? Okay, you can unmute yourself, sir, right now.
Yes.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Sir, I am PP Revankar from Tech University, Hubli. Sir, what are the major environmental guidelines that we have in Industry 4.0?
That's good.
Just to make it as a totally sustainable practice. Could you just throw some light on it?
So, when we talk about the sustainable concept, environmental sustainability, not only for Industry 4.0, but it is for Industry 4.3 to 1, or the next stage we are talking about the Industry 4.5. So the guidelines for all the context, all the advancement of manufacturing process, it should be same, which talk about the process which we are going to use. It should be more sustainable in terms of it will not be hazardous to the environment. It will not be producing lot of CO2 emissions or different type of the emissions. It will not be emit lot of the waste. It will not be environmental hazardous, or it should not consume more energy. So that is all the point which is related to the environmental sustainability, and we have to focus upon these 3-4 points when we are implementing any type of the technological tool, or we can say advanced technology, for making the system more sustainable, right?
Sir, there is one more thing what we hear is about the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. So how these goals are aligned, or how Industry 4.0 gets aligned with the Sustainable Development Goals of United Nations, which is targeted at 2030 for achievement.
So actually, the sustainable goal, these are the 76 sustainable goals which they have given. And these sustainability goals, sustainable development goals, focused on all the 3 sustainability areas: the environmental, economical, and social. The Industry 4.0, emerge focused on directly, the environmental sustainability as well as the social. But in economical sustainability, we are lagging behind, because when we are implementing the advanced tools and techniques, we have to have required lot of capital. We have to require a lot of money to invest first. But if you see, that is initially it is not economically viable, but after return on investment, ROI, when you will adopt, when you will catch up that ROI, after that, this economical sustainability will be reached out. So yes, and either it is Industry 4.0 or Industry 4.5, which we are moving towards that after COVID-19 crisis, all are meet, and we should have to meet the goal of sustainable development, that is called as the SDGs.
Yes.
Right. That definitely will meet them.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Right. Any other question from your side?
Good morning, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, this is Muthukumar from Chennai. Very nice presentation, sir. I got a lot of new inputs. And also I seen your Google Scholar citations. And current last 2 to 3 years, we had a lot of applications related
Yes.
with sustainable and COVID related things and all.
Hmm.
Right. I have one query, sir, regarding the sustainability in additive manufacturing and 3D printing. I am working in 3D printing field. As a researcher, we are doing something in development of new composite filaments for 3D printing purpose. We are doing, but for industry concern, how we are going to approach the industries? Because you present a lot of case studies and a lot of materials. How to collect the data for this kind of work? You applied AHP, TOPSIS and all. So any strategies to collect the information for the Indian industries or 3D printing industries? What
No,
are the
actually,
data we have to collect, sir? Yeah.
No, one
Yes.
thing that is the most important thing in our India, the data collection is very, very, tedious job. Because
Yes,
the thing is, the industries are not, they are not
they
providing
did
the
not
certain
provide.
feedback.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And
sir.
they said they think that we are, we are providing our information.
Yeah.
What we have to do is, in this case, we have to approach the pupil, those who are working in their personal context first, and after that, you should have to approach to the pupil, those who are actually, interested to do so. Because if you float that survey questionnaire, directly to the pupil, those who are working in the area, so some, what is the rate of that? What is the rate of response rate? That is only, we are saying that if it is 20%, that it is more okay. It is more perfect. So the people are not responding. In this case, we have to go to them, and then we have to request them that, sir, this is the thing which we are doing, and we are, because it is not happen in the Europe and US or other countries, because the people are very much aware, because the technologies came out from the institutions, right? And the industries will adopt that. But in our case, it is different. We are adopt the technology, we are adopt the industries, and the industry people think that we are providing our information, industry information. So that is the thing. But we should have to manage the thing which whatever and whenever it is possible.
Yeah.
So that is
Sir, I would like to share my experience here. Sir, actually, when I was doing PhD, I was getting the same difficulty. Like industry people were even not let me inside the company, because we all know that there is one guard is there, we can say watchman. So he straightforward ask you, what is your purpose? If you show some document, okay, I want to collect some information. The first purpose, they will say, okay, let me ask inside. Though they don't call inside, because they have strict instruction that you need not to allow anyone inside. So they even don't call inside. Straightforward on their behalf, they tell you, okay, you just give it to me, I will forward it inside, or I will give it to some concerned person. And it doesn't really work out, I know that. So I tried many time, and even like the place where I did my you can say research, I had to take some hotel, and I need to stay over there for data collection. So it was a big problem for me. Then what I did, I try to, because before, if you want to study any area, so before that you need to study the history about that area. So what I did, I studied the history about that area, and I came to know that the majority of industry were taking advantage of tax rebate from government, because the government had applied some tax rebate scheme for them, and that is why majority of industry shifted in that area. So I felt that if I target this area, and if I make some you can say attractive outcome with my study, and I align that, that I will tell that, okay, it may help you to extend the period of your tax rebate. So you need to show that the study will helpful for them also. If you say that I want whatever the data I am collecting, it is helpful for you in this way, or if it is possible in India, government world is a very big. If you can able to align some people from government with you, and if you have some formal identity card, you can say I am from the I am working with these people, and I am here to record this data, and this data will helpful for making decision in this. Now you tell me whether you want to let me in or not. So then you see the difference. After that, even I had so many cup of tea, sweets with you can say industry owner. That straightforward take me their CEO or like that, because I told that I am from government, because my PhD, and during my PhD I was working in a DST sponsored project. Though government people were not directly involved with me, but that particular, we can say, project was sponsored by government. So I said that I'm representing and I'm collecting data that will be helpful to make decision. And the decision also involved your rebate system and all that what you are getting from government. Then they straightforward tell me, sir, please wait, just have a cup of tea. In the meantime, we will arrange a meeting with you higher authority. That is what it happened. So I think it will be helpful for you also.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Very nice experience, sir, by both
Yeah,
of
and
you.
after that, before that, even I was thinking that I would not able to make even 50 industry, and after that I could able to make 180 interview, personal interview.
Oh,
180 interview, and out of that you can see that how much interaction I built over there. So that was a nice experience, and I think it will work for everyone.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Try to show that it is for them, not for you, because we
Yeah.
people are working for society. We are not keeping all this data inside us, inside our home. We want to publish this. We want to have knowledge, that industry people have knowledge from our experience.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, so always like we should have power in our hand. We can say be in the driving seat, not let them that industry will give us data. We need to show them that this study is helpful for them.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Next question to Sumit, sir. Yeah.
Yes.
Regarding 3D printing industries, right? I know the international companies are they are doing a lot of things. Specifically in India, what are the topmost 3D printing companies, sir? For my reference purpose, I am asking.
No, actually, in India, I'm not aware with this. First, I'm telling you.
Okay.
One thing. Another thing, in India, we don't have the huge manufacturing company, the big company. The OEMs we don't have. In fact, we are borrowing. We are, taking a different type of material, right? Because right now, the materials which we are using for the 3D printers, they are not available in India itself.
Yes,
that
sir.
is the big issue.
Yes, sir.
Because right now we are researching, we are searching one big, we are doing some research. We have developed some material, that is biomaterial, and we are going to develop, the process is joint with the help of that biomaterials, and we are required to, the 3D printer for that. But we have to enhance, we have to change its, the nozzle diameter for some extent. I'm telling you, this is my bad experience that, none of the company in India which provide the solution of our problem. And at the end, we have contacted in China, some companies, China and some in US, they have provided our that part component, and also the, the bio materials, which is not available, which is much required, right? So the thing is, we have to enhance. The people will have to focus upon that what kind of requirement we have, and we have to manage the thing. But in India, we are still lagging for some of the areas. That the company which you are talking about, the additive manufacturing industry 4.0, the companies are not available. Huge company, the small companies available which provide the certain solutions. But industry solution, industry ready company which provide the certain machines, big 3D printer, or we are talking about metallic 3D printer nowadays, that the companies is not available. In North India, it is not available. In South, maybe in Chennai or Bangalore, I don't aware with this, but I hope so. It is not available up to my skill set or the knowledge.
Thank you, sir. Thanks. Thank you so much. Sir.
What is your research area? You are working in field of 3D printing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are also
is
doing reverse engineering and as well as developing some biomedical related thing, as you mentioned. Same kind of thing.
Through the
So,
through the reverse engineering, you are
yeah.
okay. That's great. Very good.
Yeah, yeah. I will contact you, sir, further in this
Yeah.
regard. You are also doing the same thing. We will
Yes, yes.
contact in future. Okay. Thank you,
So,
sir.
anyone want to contact? Anyone want to collaborate with me?
Yes, sir.
Maybe I will help to you. So you can contact to my phone or my email.
Yes, sir.
So that is. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Any other question?
I think no question, sir. So thank you, sir. It was a very
Thank you, sir.
nice and interactive session, sir. And I
Thank
hope
you, sir.
all
Thank
of
you
us
very much.
will be connected, and we will meet on some same platform again. So I think all participants have recorded your email ID, and they're definitely going to ask you the PPT, because I'm getting messages that, sir, please can you arrange the PPT? This topic is relevant to my PhD, so
Okay.
that will be helpful. So sir, either you just take your time and you can forward me the PPT, and so that I can post in WhatsApp groups.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
I will.
And yes, sir. And with these words, I would like to thank sir to come here and to
Okay,
discuss.
ji. Thank you very much,
about the
sir. Thank
topic.
you.
Yeah, thank you,
Thank you
sir.
very much. Yes,
Thank you,
thank you.
participants. And the next session will be at 2 o'clock, and after that we will be going to discuss about we can say this what is this solar energy, the sustainability in solar energy, and the expert is a very good research scholar, and he has completed his PhD from NIT Hamirpur, and he has very we can say paper, research paper in very good impact factors, many journals, even SME is ISME is there, and ASME, sorry, ASME and other journals. So he had just you can say I just went through his profile. So he is very good in that area. So those who are interested, and you can say, of course, everyone should come. So, and particularly the people who are working in thermodynamics and in sustainable energy, and we can say solar energy. So for those people, the session is going to be very important. So don't miss it. So see you all at around 1:55. So exactly at 2 o'clock, I will start the lecture. The guest will be with us. So, and in the meantime, don't bother about attendance and all that. Always I keep the